Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Blockchain Backer bringing you the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. And what a wild ride we've had over the last 24 hours. We've had our Spark token snapshot for the airdrop by Flare Network. And I know that can sound confusing, but anyway, we're all going to get a token later or a cryptocurrency later based on if you had your cryptocurrency at the proper place at the proper time during the snapshot when it hit midnight last night. We did a live stream. It was unbelievable. It was unreal. My software broke on me. I'm so grateful that we had such a good time and that things didn't really fall apart in this market. You guys know if you watch this channel, I've been a little bit on edge about that snapshot happening and knowing that there's typically sell-offs that happen after that. We did get a sell-off, but it didn't break anything. This morning on the XRP price chart, we're seeing that the prices are reaching down to close the gap. I posted over here on my Twitter that XRP is closing the gap and I've started accumulating it. I did add to my stack this morning. I can't believe I've done it. I haven't done that since back in September. So, in the end, just like most people should, I save money over time. I let it sit there. And then when it comes time to put it somewhere, well, where's the best place for me to put it? I look at this chart and I say, right there, that looks good for me. So I've put my money into XRP this morning. I've done a partial accumulation there's a lot of new people on this channel. I'm not the type of person who goes all in at any time. It's always gradual. So if all my accumulations get hit, that's great. I'll do them. If not, so what? I got some of it in and I still have my main bag. So the amount I'm adding is very minuscule compared to what my holdings are, but we could see that we are finding some type of supportive structure coming in down there at that 48.5, 49 cent level already. Watching this chart right here, we could see that the prices are backing up to 50. We'll see how it works. I expect that there could still be bouncing around down in here and accumulation that could last longer than just one wick in there. We'll see. But either way, we're closing the gap, and technically, is that good enough for a gap closure? It very well could be good enough. So we'll see what happens there. But I have gone ahead and bought the dip. One of the things I talk about on this channel is how the market knows how to shake you out pretty good, or it knows how to make it so that retail investors won't buy. Right now, we have the narrative to go along with people being scared to buy this dip, right? We just had the snapshot 15 hours ago from me recording right now. We just had that snapshot. So there's still a lot of fear of, oh boy, is this sell-off going to continue? Let me sit back, let me watch, let me judge what's going on, instead of looking at things from just a technical perspective, but really kind of taking into account narratives that go along with it, right? So for me, I'm happy the snapshot is behind us. If the Flare network becomes something and if the Spark token ends up having some value, hey, that's fantastic. We'll all have some of it. But for the most part, that's not why I'm here at the party. I'm here at the party for XRP. And we can now kind of put Spark and all that stuff on the back burner and view it as an event that is now past. As Flare Network on their Twitter did confirm that the snapshot did take place. So let's move over to the Bitstamp price chart. We could see that the gap closure is taking place down in here, getting back down to where the breakout right here began. So you can see there was a breakout that took place starting right here that started this big gap right here, right there at 40, a little bit in the middle of 48 cents. You can see that is exactly where we have come down to test today. So we have now closed this major gap. Question is there some gaps down in here that still need to be closed, which is why I do partial accumulation. So either way, looking good. We're down into the accumulation region. Remember, I was talking about this is the dead zone up here in this 50% area, not attractive pricing. We're trying to get above 72 to have our breakout and say we're moving on up to the north side. Otherwise, accumulation can take place down here at the bottom again. So I'm partaking in the accumulation. I'm excited to see the chart the way it is. You guys have been watching the videos all week. If you've seen any of them all week, I've tried to bring it into every video. We have a rise, a crash, and a retrace above 618 and reaccumulation. Now we have a narrative to go along with the reaccumulation to kind of make retail investors a little bit scared, right? You have the whole, is this sell-off going to continue even worse? Is it going to be really bad? We have a snapshot that just took place. Is there still more people that have to sell off and get out of here? And that leaves people feeling uneasy, and feeling uneasy at bottoms is normal. You're not going to feel uneasy at tops. You're going to feel excited and euphoric and expecting $100 XRP prices at tops, and then you're going to be buying it, right? Then you move down to the bottom end of the range and you're going to be hit with some type of fear or concern that happens, and it's going to prevent people from buying because they lose the narrative of we're going to $100 in their mind, and then they get the narrative down at the bottoms of, wait, we're going to break down much lower. This is normal. This is how things work, and it's I talk about a lot of times with psychology on this channel. I talk about emotions and all that stuff. stuff. It plays such a massive role in being able to do well in this market. And if you just buy and you hold on for dear life and you can ride through all of it, you're probably going to be fine, probably, right? But if you're day trading in any way based on any type of narratives or anything like that, or your fear or your emotions, you're going to get hurt in this market. It's not until you can do the opposite of what your emotions are, the opposite of what you're thinking, and understanding that whatever emotion you're feeling is how you're supposed to be feeling right now. You, the retail person sitting at a computer, hitting the buy, hitting the sell, doing it on your cell phone, you are supposed to feel those particular emotions at those particular times so that you do actions, either no action down at the bottom, or you sell at the bottom, or you FOMO buy at the top. All those things are designed to happen when they happen. I've talked about an emotional log. No, talking about writing down our feelings, right? A bunch of us grown men saying, hey, let me talk about my feelings today. But it makes such a huge difference on figuring out where you feel at particular times, and just being not necessarily that it's going to help you today, but next time that you have that reference to go back to and look at and say, this is what I was feeling at that time. How ironic that I was feeling that way at bottoms and feeling that way at tops. And then once you start feeling those feelings again of, oh man, I feel concerned, I feel worried, it's like, well, wait a minute, the exact last time that happened was right down there, right? Or the last time I got really optimistic was right up there. And then you start kind of drawing things out. You start playing with these charts, writing down your own, putting down your own Fibonacci's, and looking around to the rest of the market and seeing, hey, the rest of the market is feeling the way I felt the last time I was up in here, which I have documented proof of how I felt at that time. And we were at the same Fibonacci levels the last time I felt that way, and I see the whole rest of the market feeling that way. It would make sense that a pullback would happen at this point. So it's an incredible tool to understand that, and it's really interesting for me to see that we have our gap closure this morning. For the most part, that gap is closed. This entire region has been taken out now, and that happens to be right after the snapshot when there's a lot of concern and worry about, are we going to see a deeper sell-off due to the snapshot being over? My opinion is that we won't. My opinion is that our level will hold down here. We will hold this level, and this is just our setup to go on for another 4.236 Fibonacci extension, taking us out near $2. And we'll keep this video relatively brief. It's Saturday morning. I've got stuff I need to do with my family. Everybody's home, so they want to go do stuff. I'm all game for it. I had a blast last night during the live stream. It got up to 13,000 people watching. How unreal is that? That is just absolute madness. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I am going to spend a part of this video actually addressing the people who super chatted that I wasn't able to get to because my software broke in the middle of the stream. You broke it. And it was an incredible time. But of course, if you guys would like something to do throughout the weekend, you can check out my website over here. It's bcbacker.com. I do have 19 videos on here with 4.5 hours of content. This is my course. I do deep dive into the previous Bitcoin bull runs, the different altcoin market cycles, tying it all together, and I talk about my different exit plans for this market. I also teach a lot of the stuff in regards to like charts and indicators and help finding the tools and stuff that I do use, teaching about, mathematics and percentages and how those things are so important, and of course managing emotions, and I give a downloadable spreadsheet. So you could check that over here on bcbacker.com. You can follow me over here on Twitter at bcbacker. Whenever something does happen, I do like to post it over here. So if you're not following me on Twitter, hurry up, follow me on Twitter. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. But yesterday, during my live stream, my software started acting up on me, and it wasn't giving me any of the updates on the super chats that were coming through, and I felt absolutely terrible during that time. But I do want to at least give a sincere thank you to each of the people that did end up providing a super chat last night, and I feel real bad that I wasn't able to address you live on the air, but I wanted to do that right now and give you a thank you. So I found out where it kind of broke down on, and I'm going to go ahead and start addressing these people right now. I'm pretty sure things started falling off around when the Duke gave a super chat. So thank you so much to the Duke and to XRP Brad, 619 Agent. Thank you very much. Moonshot 2020. Thank you very much. Christoph, thank you. Ahmed Jabbar, thank you. TH, thank you so much. Zach Von T, Ricky Bobby, thank you guys. Bull Mers, thank you very much. Frank Cavigia, thank you. Martin Malmilden, I did it. I did it again. I remember that. I did read these at some point, but oh well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll do it again. Make no mistake, my name is Jeff. Thank you. F. Partovi, thank you so much. That is very, very kind. Thank you guys very much. Jeff Byram, thank you very much. Vanny MX, thank you. Crazy Oddster, thank you so much. Jake N, thank you. Captain Cleef, thank you very much. Kevin Andrade, thank you very much. I sincerely appreciate you guys. Conrad, thank you. Jake Nading, thank you. Praxis Media Group, thank you so much. Jungle Inc., again, man, thank you so much. Sean Lennon, thank you very much. Ed Sexton, thank you. Glass, formerly known as, I can't read that end part, it cuts it off. Sorry, man, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. Spy Jones, thank you very much. John McNatt1, thank you very much. Notorious XRP, coming through hot, thank you very much. Ripple Rich, thank you. Daniel Choi, thank you. AM Colin, thank you guys. Lewis Price, thank you. Marco Vides, thank you very much. Beth Rudolph, 2006, thank you. Aaron Freeman, thank you. And Bradley G, thank you. I feel like I need to take a break right now. You guys were so generous, and I was looking at that coming across the screen, just being like, oh my gosh, I can't address these people. This is terrible. Notorious XRP, again, 3 in a row. Notorious XRP, Notorious XRP, Notorious XRP. Thank you very much. Oh no, there was way more than that. You did way more than that. Holy cow. Schlock, thank you. Scotty Dog, thank you. HV, thank you. And then just a whole string of Notorious XRPs again. Thank you very much, Notorious XRP. Your mom, thank you. Born Bullish, thank you. Mr. Green, Mr. VH, thank you guys very much. Farshad Rouhani, thank you very much. Plutch, thank you. G Unit 86, thank you. Ticker Training, thank you. Willis Davis, thank you. Ivan Batishvili, thank you. Haya Falcor, thank you. XRP Orlando, thank you. And Josie Wales, thank you. Now, I would love to say that's the end, but there are still more to go. Well, here we go. Alex D. Vlogs, thank you. Tom Bateman, thank you very much. And Lazarus Vlogs, thank you very much. Beta G, thank you. Sheldon Whitney, thank you. Micah St. John, thank you. Oh boy, we're getting near the end. Marco Benavides, thank you very much. G Unit 86, thank you. Calamity Leo, thank you. A Kid, thank you. And G Unit 86 Crypto, thank you. And again, guys, I'm so sorry I didn't get to your questions live on the stream. We had 13,000 people in there last night. I don't know what happened with my stuff updating over here on my end, but it just cut off for me. And it was just a wild ride. Chat was going completely nuts. Everything was going completely nuts. It was a great time that we had. And I know we were there for the scary part. We were there for the scary volatility of what could happen during that sell-off, and things seemed to go okay. So thank you guys again for so much for your support. Thank you so much for coming out to the live stream, to everybody. It was a lot of fun. And I'm glad that event is beyond us now and not worry about a snapshot anymore. Yes. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. If you could, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of when I create new content and when I go live. As always, this is not investment advice and I'm not a financial advisor, but if you ever need a pick-me-up or a little bit of reassurance, just remember that the blockchain backers got your back. Have a good one.